Okay.
Hey, everyone. We're talking about how we can interact with people that are trying to be helpful and giving us advice and suggestions on body image when we really don't, they're more shaming and less encouraging than we'd like. So I'm Cathy Bartoli from the Intimacy Dojo, and this is Ashley Manta from ashleymanta.com. Hey, Ashley.
Hi. Hey, Cathy.
And people do. They care and they want to help, and they'll give you advice. I get advice about my weight all the time from people around me that they assume that I want to lose weight. They assume that it's the right thing to do. And I actually have no agenda for my body. I let my body be where it is. My body seems to be happy and healthy and safe here. And as I work through stuff, maybe it will change, and that's okay. I don't have an agenda for people, but a lot of people have agendas for other people. What experience have you had with that?
One of my parents is very focused on body and weight. And she constantly tells me, you need to lose weight. You know, you're unhealthy. Your boyfriend probably doesn't want to have sex with you because you're so overweight. And I'm like, well, first of all, how do you know what my boyfriend's thinking? Second of all, that's none of your business. But it's that kind of really unhelpful. So please stay out of my bedroom. But it's that really unhelpful kind of, I know what's best for you, so I'm going to put my views onto your body. Yeah. And why aren't you more upset with how you look? Yeah. This idea of like, I know what's best for you. So I've actually had to really set up very strong boundaries and say, I don't want you to talk about my weight. I can't have you do that. It's not healthy for me. You know, where my body is and my weight and my eating habits, that's between me and me. Yeah. And that's as far as it's going to go, because you telling me that I'm fat or that I'm overweight or I'm unhealthy, you're not going to shame me into losing weight. And no. Even if you do, and I develop an eating disorder and stop eating altogether, that's not healthy. Like, you're not inspiring me to lose weight by making me feel bad.
No, there's so much shame out there in society, in magazines, TV, people in general. If shame worked, we'd all be size 2. Shame doesn't work. But that's what we're kind of taught to do. Like, it's socially acceptable to shame people that are overweight, or technically, like, considered overweight. Fat people you can shame fat people with impunity. Just like you probably, maybe 100 years ago, you could shame someone who was African American, or you could shame someone who was gay. Right. Now it's socially acceptable. Like, you wouldn't walk up to someone who had a bad haircut normally and say, "Oh my God, that's a horrible haircut. What are you thinking?" But if you view someone as being too large, it's your friends would be like, "Yeah, good job for telling that person they should lose weight." It's kind of surprising. So, how did your parents respond to that? Are they listening to that?
Not well, unfortunately. And it came to the point where I said, listen, this is how it needs to be. I need you to not do this if you respect me. And they were not able to get with that. And I said, all right, that's where I need to draw the line, and I can't have you in my life if you're going to bring me down. And it was hard, but like, I've kind of developed my own family of people that love me and support me and have been there for me no matter what. And I think family has very little to do with blood and a lot to do with the people that are loving and supportive toward you. So I sort of developed my own family, and that's worked out much better.
Wonderful. Congratulations. And it does help. Like, we can expect and hope people will be safe and respectful with us. But we also sometimes have to educate, especially around weight-related issues. There's not a lot of role modeling. There's not a lot of safe and respectful examples for people. So if a friend starts shaming you, you can very gently say, "Hey, listen, I understand this is coming from a place of concern. I would like to let you know that there's a lot of studies now that show that someone who is physically fit, no matter what their weight, they're still healthy. They can still be healthy and happy, and there's nothing wrong." So educating them, because most doctors aren't even aware of the studies that show that you can be fit and healthy no matter what your weight. It's not about the number on the scale. It's about how your body is, like, are you moving your body? Are you eating foods that are good for your body?
Absolutely.
So you can gently educate them and let them know what will support them. Stress does not help people lose weight. Shame does not help people lose weight. Loving people helps them feel happy. And that's what we can give to each other. We can't create other things for other people in their lives. So do you have any?
And it's especially important, I think, to let people know that even when they're giving you compliments, it can be fat shaming.
Oh, yes.
Like when people say, oh my gosh, you look great. Have you lost weight?
Yeah.
What they're actually saying is you looked terrible when you were heavier and now you look so much better. And that's not helpful. Yeah. So, well, I've actually said, don't do that. Don't tell me you look great. Have you lost weight? Say you look great. You look so energized, or you look great. Have you been like doing yoga or whatever? But don't mention it like in a weight context.
Yeah, because implying that losing weight makes you prettier. Yeah, it says that you're not pretty. Fat is not pretty. Whereas we all have preferences, and our society has geared us towards, we're constantly shown beautiful people in fascinating positions and wealth and nice clothes and stuff. We're conditioned to think thin is beautiful. And if you start watching television programs with a new mindset, you'll see that the fat people are often shown as lazy, stupid, dirty, which is what they used, and they used to do that with African Americans and Irish before. Like our society has always had a scapegoat, but we're constantly barraged with that information. So we start associating, slender means you're wealthy and beautiful and well done up and positive, whereas that's not the case. It's like you can be positive no matter what your weight is. You can be out there creating really beautiful things no matter what. So support people where they are and love them where they are. That's all we get.
Love them. Yeah, absolutely. And if you like what we said, or if you have questions, please, I encourage you to comment below and let us know what you think.
Yay. Thanks very much, Ashley.
Thanks, Cathy.